Welcome back. We are following breaking news. The Supreme Court affirming birthright citizenship. Doug Burns is joining us. He is a former federal prosecutor. Judge Andrew Napolitano is a senior judicial analyst, and Bill Brown rejoins us. He is an attorney and a former Navy SEAL. So we've got this huge ruling on birthright citizenship. Judge, of all the cases that were decided this court session, which do you think is the most significant to the American people?
Probably this one. I think the Chief Justice held it back last to keep our interest in what's happening, even though it doesn't affect anyone now living in the United States, as far as I can tell, because it wasn't prospective, it wasn't retroactive, it's only prospective, and it was never enforced. It was enjoined shortly after the president issued it. This is a profound effect, in my view, on the president's ability to restructure the architecture of American immigration law, to do what he feels the American public wants, and they overwhelmingly want this, and what Congress is not doing for a variety of reasons. Congress doesn't seem to be doing anything these days. Now the president, this is one quiver in the president's group of arrows removed from him. He got a few the other day. He can still accomplish a lot of what he wants on immigration, but not this one, this birthright tourism, whether it's poor people or whether it's rich people going back to other countries. This is with us. The Chief Justice has written a treatise going back to the Middle Ages on all of this.
Well, a 5-4 decision, very close here, and I'm curious to get your perspective, Bill, bringing you into the conversation. We spoke about this earlier. You were somewhat, predicting this, that they would rule in this manner given the previous cases.
Well, I think one of the weakest points was it's the fact of executive order. And I think it's pretty clear that, Title II didn't get, Article 2 didn't give the president those abilities. But one of the things I'm disappointed, and I got to be sincere.
Sure.
The president won on a landslide, a mandate, every swing state he won. And some of these judges, they're not abiding by the will of the people. The president won by a mandate. And if you look at the other side, that doesn't happen. And so I'm disappointed in these judges. They're not abiding by the will of the American people.
But are they supposed to, or are they supposed to interpret a historical document?
No, that's a great point. It's a separation of powers issue, plain and simple. And the point is, to my colleague's point, he's right. One of the big problems that was created is the fact that the president went ahead and did it by executive order, which violates separation of powers. If you go to the law school classroom hypothetical, and Congress, in the first instance, came out and said, if your parents are diplomats, you're not a citizen, we are now adding in, if your parents entered illegally, it might have been a whole different
I don't
ballgame.
know that we would have had the same outcome if Congress had done it. And I share your frustration. But look, the whole purpose of an independent judiciary is to be anti-democratic, to interpret the Constitution. This sounds harsh, but it's true, irrespective of what the people want.
With the caveat that I haven't read the whole opinion. No, I'm going to tell you.
Apparently it's a long one.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, though, that on many levels, scholars are going to end up pointing out that it ignores some historical material going back to the time, 1868, of the amendment, in terms of people having to demonstrate allegiance to the United States.
Oh,
things
there's clearly historical material on both sides. The president's argument was not specious. The president's argument, in my view, was profound. It just didn't resonate with enough justices.
All right.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.